Greetings and welcome, family, to Magnets, Crystals, Pyramids. I was just trying to organize my background. I got a pyramid I just finished creating. And so, anyway, let's get started on the show. We're going to have a show about pyramids tonight. So, welcome, and let us do the opening. Tomorrow, we're going to have Young Elder on the platform tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And on Friday, scheduled to have Dr. Love talking about Qigong, the benefits of Qigong. So let's start.
Putting out a call to the warrior in you, to the healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go.
Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, and Pyramids. Success is your destiny. Love, wisdom, power. Remember, always who you are. Yes, yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am. Love, yes, power. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am. Wisdom, power. Master. Yes, I am. Yes, love, wisdom, power. Yes, I am. Say yes, to yourself. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Master. I am. Yes. Okay. I want to make sure you can hear me. Doing a sound check. If you can hear me, family, please put in the comments that you can hear me. The sound is okay. I want to talk about tonight. After we do our invocation, I want to talk about pyramids. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to talk about pyramids. I'm excited to share with you the latest developments in creating your own pyramid for your home, your office, sacred geometry. But as always, I always like to open by saying thank you for being conceived. Thank you for being born. Thank you for being alive. So many of us are leaving this physical realm, and we are thankful to be able to relate to each other, even when times are good or not so good. So let us gather tonight so that we can celebrate and amplify, liberating our minds and our hearts to optimize our destiny in this paragraph of life. So, we being energy that cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be elevated with frequency, vibration, and energy, as Nikola Tesla says. So, we say to all our past lives, Yes, I am forgiving everybody in my past lives. And I ask everybody in my past lives to please forgive me. And most of all, I forgive myself. And as we bring our awareness into the here and now, I am forgiving everybody in this time and all future possibilities. And I ask everybody, please forgive me. Yes, forces of the universe lives inside of you, lives inside of me. And all we have to do is remove the chains of fear, doubt, and let the majestic miracles that we're surrounded by to flow ever free for you, for me, and we say Ashe. Ashe to Mahalo, Donada, Wado, thanking our pressure points, our chakras, and the forces that live inside of us that may be known as Elegba, Oshun, Yemaya, Oya, Olokun, Shango, Ogun, Obatala, Ovumila, Achosi, lives inside of us. We thank and invite the latest Christ born in the Congo, Simeon Toko. We thank Saint Germain, gatekeeper of Mount Shasta, Northern California. We thank Sheikh Amadou Bamba, who 7 tons of prayers, some so powerful, they buried him in the ocean, flew through the air, walked on water, hungry lion proof, giant bonfire proof. They had to pull him out of a giant bonfire the French tried to terrorize him with. His mama, they had to go get his mama to tell him, come out of that fire, writing prayers. We thank and invite Sheikh Amadou Bamba, founder of the city of Touba in Senegal, Sheikh Ibrahim. We thank and invite Imhotep, Ptahotep, White Buffalo Calf Woman, Asar, Aset, Quetzalcoatl. We thank and invite Seraphis Bey, Sanat Kumara. We thank and invite Black Madonna, Mother Mary. We thank and invite Enoch, the Ethiopian, who ascended into the heavens and became Metatron. We thank and invite Lady Buddha, Lady Krishna. We thank and invite Chief Geronimo, Chief Osceola, Chief Crazy Horse, Chief Sitting Bull, Chief Seattle, Chief Nat Turner, Chief John Brown, PB Randolph, El Haj Malik El Shabazz, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Harriet Tubman, Mary McLeod Bethune. We thank and invite Ascended Masters of Atlantis, Lemuria, and our Ascended Master brothers and sisters who live in the Earth's interior. We thank and invite them to be on our show tonight. Frederick Douglass. We thank and invite Shroom Master Dr. George Washington Carver, Dr. Sadie. He was also a Shroom Jedi. Dr. Kalindi Aye. I like to say Master Kalindi Aye. Our South African Zulu shaman Credo Mutwa. All the Shroom Jedis that teleport their consciousness throughout existence. We thank and invite who serves the heartbeat of love. And we say, Ashe, Mahalo, Donada, Wado. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Okay, family. Behind me, I just created this pyramid. It's made of foam board, something not too different from this. This is called a foam core. All right. Foam core is basically foam with paper on both sides. This is the best material to start if you want to make a pyramid. It's pretty cheap. You can buy it on Amazon. You can use this material, and it does excellent for making triangles for the corners of your room. And then you can coat it with copper foil. Now, while we're talking about this, put in the comments what part of the world you're listening in from, uh, so that we can have a overview of torches of hope and inspiration. I didn't know I was going to be doing a show about pyramids tonight, but let me tell you something. This is some amazing technology that I'm still learning about. Above me are pyramids, but they're not made with copper foil. So I'm just going to share with you my experience. The best pyramid to experience the pyramid healing energy is pyramids that's covered with copper foil. It took me years to figure that out. Cover your pyramids, whether you make it out of cardboard or foam board, with copper foil. I had two beautiful goddesses come and visit me today at the same time, Salika and Big Mama Mandy. And, when they came in, they was bringing in the energy of the street. And when they took the pyramid, I got it right behind me. When they took the pyramid and put it over their heads, they went into a healing trance. And this wasn't expected. I didn't expect them to be so transformed, because I'm used to pyramids being made of, like that shiny material called mylar, which I have hanging. Let me see if I can let you see it if I point up. Y'all see that? That's mylar pyramid. That's covered with the holographic uh, film that you can buy on Amazon, or you can get it from art supplies. That's cool, but the energy really rocks. I'm getting warm talking about this. The energy really rocks when you cover the pyramid with copper foil, because what I did learn from Lester Lovin is that the copper foil radiates the energy of the pyramids outward and all around. So I would say it's at least 5 times stronger than what I expected before. With comparison of the mylar pyramids over the copper. Talking about giving you right now the formula so that you can start creating your own pyramids. All right. Pyramid power is the subject tonight. Let me see what the comments. Y'all got a bunch of comments in here. Let's see. I want to thank Nicole in Louisiana. I want to thank Mike, Khadija, Oles, peace, love, and light family. And thank you, Adrian, Asheo, Mike, thank you. Yes, peace, family. That's Goddess Sandy out of Texas, Staten Island, Buffalo, New York, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, on a mountain in Vermont. Wow, that is so cool. Philadelphia. Listen, we're going to have fun tonight. So I want to give you the formula when you can make a simple pyramid. The base is 12 inches on a ruler. Draw a straight line, 12 inches. And the side of the pyramid, you start with a flat one, is 11.4. So start out with a simple pyramid, flat one. So you have one side would be 12 inches, and then you would go on this side of the pyramid, and it's hard to do it. Let me just demonstrate like this. The base, 12 inches. Okay, imagine this being the ruler, and it's 12 inches. All right. See where I'm getting a little confused because the camera reverses. My left hand is on my left, but here in the screen, it looks like it's on the right. So the base is 12 inches, and the two sides of the pyramid would be 11.4. So you get a ruler, not a regular ruler. You get a ruler, a drafting ruler, and make sure that it has measurements of an inch in 10 increments. So you look for a drafting ruler. You're going to have to get hot glue, and you'll have to buy copper adhesive foil. And you can get that at Art Supply, or you can buy it on Amazon. And you cut them out. You make a master template. That's the easiest way to put it together. You have one template so that you could just trace the others with a pen, and then you get yourself a straight edge, and you slice very carefully, take your time, and you cut where you drew the pen, the fine point pen, ballpoint pen, or pencil, so that you can create an easy way of putting together a pyramid. And after you have the four sides, you have your hot glue gun, and be careful, put on gloves. I'll tell you now, put on gloves. There's nothing worse than a hot glue burn because it sticks to you while it's burning you. And I'll have you screaming, have me screaming. Okay. Then you put the four sides together, two sides at one time, and put the hot glue, and just practice with it. But before we get into more of the construction, let's look at the benefits. All right, I want to pull this up on the screen so you can see the benefits of a pyramid. Here we go. And I'm going to read it to you. And let me just set this up. I want to have a nice, easy music in the background. Let's see. Good background. Smooth conversation here. Let me see. Good background. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Question is, what's the benefits of pyramids? What are the benefits of pyramids? Pyramids offer benefits ranging from historical significance. They weren't tombs, they were power plants, to modern beliefs in pyramid power. Now, that's the first thing that's a miseducation, and that was perpetuated by European explorers or tomb raiders, is that they were tombs. No, there's nothing found inside of a pyramid other than animals that got lost and then got preserved, mummified. So pyramids are not tombs, they are ancient golden age power plants. And they were pyramid grid over the whole earth for the purpose of free electricity, free lights, and free communication. Cell phones are not new. We had all that in the golden ages of yesterday. So right now we're in the Stone Age where they want almost, if they could, the short-sighted, greedy souls would have you paying for air. Greedy because they're not spiritually cultivated. That's some Neanderthal action there, man, where they want to charge you for air, gasoline, oil. Ridiculous. So anyway, pyramid power, which claims the shape focuses cosmic energy, or what Nikola Tesla says, radiant force, or prana, or chi, or ki, for things like food preservation, healing, improved meditation, sharpening razor blades, and increased plant growth. Though these spiritual esoteric claims lack European modern-day scientific proof, while ancient pyramids served as powerful symbols of afterlife and pharaonic power. Now, this is a European system because they've only been around for 6,000 years. So they really don't know. But the pyramids was used, and the science of it is ancient. Okay? It is not a tomb for pharaohs. It's a power plant for free electricity. And that's what Nikola Tesla was trying to bring to the European colonies, free electric and free power, but the oil gangsters, led by Rockefeller, and the gangster banksters, greedy, destroyed his beautiful, or let's say they suppressed, they didn't destroy, they suppressed his gift to humanity to bring back endless energy as the ancient world embraced. All right. So, religious significance glorified the concept of life after death. See, this is AI. You can't always trust AI, but just showing you from the lens of European ignorance, they believe it glorified the concept of life after death, serving as powerful symbols of pharaonic power and divine connection. No, family. It's a sacred shape to collect energy known as prana, chi, ki, the same way the sacred shape of a honeycomb beehive concentrates energy into honey. All right? Sacred shapes that concentrate energy. Modern pyramid power and esoteric beliefs. Energy focus. Okay, believed to act as a lens focusing cosmic or universal energy. Yes. Meditation spirituality. Used to enhance meditation, deepen spiritual connection, align chakras, and promote relaxation and mindfulness. All right. This happened today when my two friends put this pyramid that I have right here behind me over their head, and the sacred shape and the copper softly, gently put their awareness in alignment with the sacred shape of the pyramid, and they became meditative. They felt healing energy traveling through their head, their jaws, their teeth. One of the sisters felt our circulation improving. I mean, in real time. Myself and the other sister, Salika, we actually felt her aura expanding. And Mandy just wanted to keep the pyramid over her head and shoulders because she said it was so soothing, but she couldn't describe it in detail because the English language doesn't have the capacity for advanced descriptions, refined energy. So Mandy kept the pyramid over her head and shoulders for about a half an hour. Then Salika then took the pyramid after Mandy took a break from it and put it over her head. And she went into a deep trance. So it enhances meditation. It balances the energy flow of a room or bedroom or office. It changes the square shape of a room to a more natural energy flow that collects cosmic, ethereal energy and allows you to benefit from more vital force. All right? So let's go back to the description here. Used to enhance meditation, deepen spiritual connection, align chakras. Okay, we read that part. Claim to accelerate healing. Yes. Boost immune systems. Yes. And relieve stress. Yes. Square rooms, family, create stress. Food preservation, proposed to preserve food and alter water's molecular structure. Water inhibiting bacterial growth. Water takes on the shape of whatever you put it in or whatever's around the water. So the flavor of water will feel more light, softer, and that allows your cells to benefit and improve reproduction of your cells. Some believe pyramid shapes can improve crop growth and nutrient absorption. Okay. While ancient pyramids are marvels of engineering, the pyramid power effects like preserving food or healing are considered. Now, this is European colonial belief systems. Pseudoscience, because we're an oil-based prison planet that will not promote or endorse anything free. We are a prison planet that will never endorse, as long as the oil gangsters are in charge of the planet. Oil gangsters got the planet by its balls. So the African brothers who found ways of running a car without batteries, we pray and ask Archangel Michael protect them every day. African brothers who invented cell phones that don't need a chip, we ask Archangel Michael to please protect them, because these Neanderthals with short vision and no wisdom, just the need for greed, considers anything that's not oil-based and that you can pay for pseudoscience. Rockefeller closed all the plant-based medical schools in this country, America, and said either you come under my program of petroleum-based medication or we'll shut you down. So your doctor knows nothing about plant remedies. That's going to come to you because that's free. All right? Now here we have surprising uses of pyramids in everyday life. 51 pyramids. Pyramids can benefit agriculture as well. You can do all kinds of experiments, and I'm going to share with you what I noticed when I would go to the health fairs, the crystal shows. I remember years ago there was one particular vendor, 10 by 10 booth. All the vendors had 10 by 10 booths, and then pretty much at the crystal shows, everybody's selling different crystals, variations. But there was one booth that had a copper tube pyramid over the 10-foot booth. Family, I looked and I saw that people were naturally gravitating to the booth with the copper pyramid. Just an open pyramid of copper tubes connecting at the top, just like this picture here, but it was copper tubes. And the energy, people were coming in for, they didn't know what it was. I didn't see anybody look up, but they were coming in and they were purchasing. So what I did at the African Arts Festival, I started building pyramids like this, one behind me and the ones above me, as you see right here. And then I noticed people also, they too were drawn to the booth with the pyramids hanging from the tent. And I had about 6 of them, one on each corner, one in the middle, one over by where the healing services were being. But there's something about it that just caused people to gravitate towards the pyramids. And then an African Arts Festival, one in July. God bless the founder, Baraka, Brother Baraka's father, MZ. And God bless Mensa. God bless Salima. I noticed that I had the urge to put a waterfall at my booth, and that created like a whirlpool of attraction to people coming into the booth. So where you are in your homes, family, get yourself a small waterfall. I have 5 waterfalls in my bedroom. I have a big one in my living room. It's a waterfall, because movement, water, the feng shui of water moving in your environment is very healing. The water ions and the flow helps to balance health, prosperity, amplify meditation, be stress-free from the flow of water. And it doesn't have to be a big waterfall. It could be a small waterfall. And having water flowing increases currency in the movement of energy in your home, in your work environment. It brings harmony to family, friends, and loved ones. Water, because we are always surrounded by water. So always have water flowing in small waterfalls in your bedroom, in your office, in your living room. Create that environment. And then if you have electronics, like cell phones and computers, get snake plants. Snake plants generate healing energy to absorb the toxic radiation from cell phones, from computers. So does grounding. But pyramids match the molecular pyramids of your hemoglobin. You have pyramids in your hemoglobin. That's the iron molecules in your blood. So if you have dreams, goals, and desires, the pyramids that's in your bloodstream links with the external pyramids, like the one above, and then links to the pyramids across the planet, then links to the pyramids on Mars, other planets and galaxies, because this is an ancient, sacred, universal structure that's in your bloodstream, that's in the center of your mind, in the pineal gland. You have micro pyramids, crystal pyramids. This is how birds fly. They see in their trance state the magnetic lines of the earth, and they travel following the magnetic lines. And because we have been colonized in our minds to think like the savages, the occupational Western European domination by guns and knives. They hacked your natural propensity to listen to the spirit of trees. They hacked women's natural propensity to be in tune with their womb. They hacked men so our hearts and our minds would be separated. Because when you're separated from your hearts as men, when you're separated from your wombs as women, you are easy to create a slave, following like a bionic zombie, shuffling to the beat. As you move your feet, you lost your way. So you don't have a sense of who you are in relation to Mother Nature. Sacred geometry is crucial for your spiritual elevation, for your tranquility. And my brothers and sisters who live in projects and urban settings throughout the city, throughout the country, in the urban cities, you can pyramidise your ceilings. Everywhere there's a corner, you can put a pyramid, or you can put a small paper plate or a coaster over the corners, so that the energy, instead of getting locked up and people developing a ghetto fabulous mindset, you have the energy spinning because there's no squares. Spinning because water likes to spin and there's water in the air. So you want to have a swirling movement in your apartment, in your bedroom, with a waterfall or a bowl of water with a crystal in it. All right. Here we go. Sorry about that. It was my fault. That was my fault. The I had to plug in my laptop and I forgot. So, we've all stumbled from time to time. All right, here we got a question. How to unlock the wand power and transmute negative Bronx energy? Okay, listen. That's when you use black tourmaline. Get yourself some black tourmaline. You get on eBay or Amazon. But the biggest thing to get rid of negative energy is to hide the square corners in your ceiling and walls. That removes negative energy. And if you have one apartment in the projects, you can, by placing pyramids or coasters over the corners, you will literally change the projects to a pyramid complex. You will transform the projects to a pyramid complex. All right. And if you want to, okay, you bought jet, cool. You want to change a cube to a spherical design by taking the square corners and covering them with a plastic plate, a paper plate, or the foam. Cut a triangle, equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle means that all sides are equal. All right. triangle's 3 sides. So each side, say we have it 3 inches. You want to create, buy a template at your corner dollar store for children's school supplies, and trace out a triangle, and then cut it with scissors or a straight razor blade, and then tape or hot glue only when you have on gloves, because you don't want to get hot glue on your fingers, your hands, or your skin. It's horrible to get rid of. Okay, I'm speaking from experience. I didn't read this out of no book. I read it from the screens. And the hot glue cools off slowly. So you want to cover up, and you'll notice your family, your friends, they'll sit in your space and they don't want to leave because they feel consciously or subconsciously the healing energy of having all your corners, all your square corners removed, because that was designed to keep a slave mind, to have a low ceiling and a bunch of square corners, so that mentally and spiritually you are a slave to low frequency vibrations. So what you're doing is hacking. You're jailbreaking your mini mind by creating a design of putting coasters or paper plates over all those little 90-degree corners in your bathroom, your kitchen, your bedroom, your living room, your office. And what it will do is that spinning energy will flow free and then transform apartments or offices above you and offices and apartments beneath you. And it will continue to expand because you have created a pyramid complex from your house. You'll transform your neighborhood. And if you have an apartment on a high level, a high floor, energetically, you will pyramitize everybody beneath you, because the energy will continue to permeate, because there's so much space between atoms. You will charge up floors beneath you, the neighborhood, the community, the town. This is what you want to create, a frequency revolution by sacred geometry. You can go on Amazon and buy yourself a small pyramid, put it on your dashboard of your car while you're driving. It will change the energy of your engine, your inside your car. Everything will just flow better, be better. You can even have a pyramid, you wear it on your neck, over your heart, and you'll notice a difference in your energy, the way you feel, the way people react to you, because you are now biohacking into their pyramids of their hemoglobin and creating harmony. We can't do anything without harmony. All right? That's the way you literally slow and arrest so-called aging, is sacred geometry. Sacred geometry slows aging as we know it. Right now, people are dying faster because they're living in cubes of concrete, cubes of wood, cubes of sheetrock, and you can transform and put the foam. See how light it is? Make triangles, or you just simply put coasters. Just cover up those 90-degree corners, and you will have a revolution of your mind. Your kundalini will get stimulated. Harmony. You'll become a living magnet for yourself, your desires, your goals, your dreams, and you will also be a healing flame for your friends, family, loved ones. Okay? Also, to build your immune system, because you have a lot of people right now getting colds and fever and snotty nose and flus because they're living in square apartments, square bedrooms, square offices. So their immune system is suppressed. So you put the pyramids, you put the coasters over the corners, and then you're creating a portal of magnificence. You're creating a stargate of unlimited possibilities. And say often, yes, I am worthy. I am thankful. Be thankful and feel you're worthy. Because when you're in a box, you feel unworthy and you feel ungrateful. And the ratchetness we see on social media is because they're inside square cubes broadcasting. Square cubes of homes, apartments. So it's amplification of self-hate. And you can't love anybody if you hate yourself. And all our melanin rich brothers and sisters, you're impacted the most by square cubes. Because carbon don't like square boxes. And we here on planet Earth, everybody is a carbon-based life form. We're eating carbon-based food, using carbon-based fuel. Gasoline's carbon-based. That's why if it doesn't burn completely, it's called carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. So you want to get out of the square business of existence and round out your apartment, round out your house. And if your house has aluminum siding and square rooms inside, you're in a toxic zone. However, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to give you the remedy. Triangulate your corners or put coasters, acacia coasters, over every corner so the energy spins. You want to put the spin in your life so your blood spins as it circulates. Look at the word circulate. Circle. So if your blood needs to circulate, why are you living in a square home? Why are you living in a square apartment, a square room? Look at the shape of your head. It's not square. It's round. Everything of real power spins. Spins. Wheels are not square. So why are you living in a square room? So if once you become aware of this, that's when the magic in your life gets activated. Okay, we got somebody said something about a 5-foot pyramid. Let's see what you got here. I made a 5-foot. What'd you say? I made a 5-foot pyramid out of plastic PVC pipes, cool, from Home Depot during pandemic. The day after I made it, I tested positive for Rona. I meditated on that pyramid and it helped me heal it in one day. Thanks for sharing that. Y'all see that? The power is in the circle. And as long as you live in a round or triangulated apartment or home, your immune system is superior from living in the square box, square room. Do it and watch the difference. You'll never go back to being in a square environment. You'll never. Say much gratitude, Brother Ankh. Beautiful wisdom. Kibbe of Connecticut. They healed fractured ankle. Congratulations. Also, if you injure yourself in a square apartment, you heal slow. When you have round corners, you heal fast. Your skin texture changes. You have more energy. Your water will taste better. Your plants will grow stronger. Everything becomes frequency better. So that's what I want to share with you tonight. And I got that pyramid over me. I got another pyramid directly on top of my head. See what it's like when you want to write music or write poetry or create and have a pyramid over your head. It will activate your so-called supernatural abilities because you got pyramids inside your bloodstream, your hemoglobin, the iron in your blood are micro pyramids. So creating a pyramid home with something simple and cheap increases your personal circulation. This is what's important in these times we live in. Yes, have them in each room. Have them in your bedroom. I'm taking this pyramid behind me. I'm going to hang it above my bed. I want to see what kind of dreams I have because lately I've been having flying dreams with the rings on my pinky, the orgone magnetic rings. I look forward to going to bed and flying in my dreams. But I have the triangles in the corners. I have the waterfall near my bed. Turn the lights off at night. Ask Archangel Michael to protect you until the morning light so you ain't got to fear. Oh, don't. You want to be in the dark with no corners. And you'll feel so much better. And you'll look so much more vibrant, healthy, youthful. That's what you want to do. So I wanted to share that with you tonight. Experiment yourself. Like brothers, you know what? Shout out to all sisters who is shaped like what? What do you say a fine sister is shaped like? A pyramid. Look at that. Look. Hips. They made songs about it. Baby got back. No, she got a pyramid. Small waist. Pyramid shaped hips. Because that's a natural orgone generator. Brothers, the sisters like us, V-shaped from the waist up. Pyramids. Crystals shaped like pyramids. It's not round. Shaped like snowflakes. Even snowflakes. Six-sided. So these are the things I wanted to cover tonight. And with that being said, I want us to do a prayer for the world. Hold a palm together and imagine holding the earth. Because you're gods, remember, it's not the talk, it's the walk and the talk. I am in me. I am in all my Jedi brothers and sisters. I am within Ascended Master, Saint Germain, Great Divine Director, Melchizedek, Enoch, Black Madonna, Mother Mary, Master Himalaya. Yes, I am magic presence, creating a golden coup of enlightenment upon every man, woman, child on the earth. And just imagine pyramids over their heads. Yes, I am magic presence, illuminating pyramids over all the world leaders, seen and unseen, known and unknown, and all the population for a golden coup of enlightenment upon every man, woman, child. Yes, I am. Golden cool of enlightenment upon every man, woman, child throughout the world, seen and unseen, human and non-human. Yes, I am. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Magnify, magnify, manifest, manifest. Ashe, Aho, Donada, Wado. Amen, Amen. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Remember, in summary, if you want to create a pyramid, 12-inch base, say a foot square pyramid, 12-inch base, the sides is 11.4. So if you want to make a 2-foot square pyramid, that would be 24 inches on the base, 11.4 twice, which is 22.8. And you get basic drafting tools to create one master template so you can trace out the others. Hot glue, copper adhesive tape, to put the copper on the inside, put the copper on the outside. Let me see if I can grab this pyramid right now above my head so I can show you. This is the way the sisters were in the living room, family, with the copper pyramid going into trance like this. And you can create one for yourself patiently, and you will love the outcome, and it'll be good for years. And it will put you in a healing space as it collects universal spirit. Increase circulation, increase regeneration of your cells, increase tranquility, magnify your thoughts, feelings, and attitudes for your highest good. You are worthy to get out of the square of your apartment and triangulate so energy can circulate. Let me see if I can. Yeah, look at this. And I've been making them for years. And family, get the pure copper while it's still cheap. Imagine if this was covered with gold. But until that time, use copper foil. And you can charge up your seeds before planting. And when you meditate, visualize your dreams, goals, and desires, they will be amplified. And you will connect with the pyramid complex throughout the planet, throughout the solar system, throughout the galaxy, throughout existence. You are worthy to practice creating sacred geometry in your home, in your office, for the betterment of yourself and those who are around you. You can do this, family. If you got to watch this show more than once, let it happen. To create with your hands. Don't just be a philosopher of the internet. Let your hands get busy and create. You can even get copper foil, put it over the the plastic plates, and put them in the corners of your room. And the copper will reflect the energy and keep the energy circulating in your apartment, in your home. And it will transmute the aluminum on the housing, the side walls of the housing. You can transform your world and activate your supernatural abilities by changing the geometry from square to circular. And if you don't have the faculties, visualize yourself. When you're meditating, visualize yourself inside of a pyramid. Visualize whatever your dreams, goals, and desires are. See yourself inside of a pyramid. Because if you visualize it, feel the tranquility of the sacred geometry, and it will be an energy field of a pyramid over your home. In relationships, if you want to maintain harmony, put the person inside of a golden, glowing pyramid. Put them over that. Picture them in a pyramid, because sometimes people act out because of the unnatural shapes of homes, apartments, rooms. People feel the negativity if they're sensitive, and they start acting detrimental to their own good. Create your visualize until you actualize your pyramid reality. That's what I want to share with you tonight, fam. This is YouTube channel, Magnets, Crystals, Pyramids, and this is how you can steer clear to fulfill your destiny. See, I'm having fun with the pyramid, and it's lightweight. And our brother Ross Ben showed videos where advanced civilizations come to Earth and visit it, shaped like a double pyramid, motherships of double pyramids. And this is the shape of your hemoglobin in the microcosmic level. Pyramids is the shape of Merkut, is the ancient Egyptian word for pyramid. The word pyramid is Greek. Pyro, meaning fire. Midos, middle. All right, because love is a fire. Life force is a fire. It feels warm. And the ancient word for pyramid in the ancient Egyptian language was Merkut, house of love. House of love. So create your queendom, your kingdom, and beyond that, your divine healing temple. Because we're in the cycle beyond kings and queens, we're in the cycle of gods and goddesses. So let the sacred geometry of your home, the sacred geometry of your office reflect your divinity. All right? You can do this. Take your time. Make it happen. I want to thank you for joining us tonight for Quantum Tuesdays, Pyramid Power. If you have any questions, you can call me or really just text me, because I'm in the lab a lot. 786-493-3337. 786-493-3337. All right? Create your sacred sanctuary. You make a pyramid, Adrian. You are a pyramid. Have pyramids in each room. Thank you for everybody for your comments. We all need to visualize yourself inside of a pyramid until you actualize a physical pyramid. All right? Ashe, Aho, Ubuntu. See, I don't have the music showing squares. They're circles. Oh, tomorrow, 9 p.m., we're going to have a brother named Young Elder. It's going to be on the platform. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. George Love is going to be on Friday between 8 and 9. And tomorrow we're going to have Thursday, a beautiful goddess named Bridget. who's a beautiful artist, writer, actress. She's going to be on. So we got something for you every night this week. Ubuntu.